Hello everybody, today we're back with SkyFactory, falling. I don't know why, I just decided to do this. But, off camera I did a lot of very boring, grindy stuff, aka getting a seared smeltery from Tinker's Construct, and getting iron. So let's just take a quick look at that. And I survived with half a heart. But I got a hopping bonsai pot, which took me forever, believe it or not, and now I have automated, or it just keeps coming in. All the wood and all the iron stuff, it just keeps coming. And I have all this. Ran out of fuel, but I got iron. Still have 4 iron left over, but don't really have anywhere to put that, or to do anything to do, use it for, I can't talk. So anyways, this is iron amber. That's how you get iron. So, you put it in here, it melts, it becomes molten iron, and then these seared drains right here, so they have a faucet on the side of it, and that leads into either a casting basin or a casting table. So the way you get an iron tree, or an iron sapling, whatever you want to call it, is you put an acacia sapling on a casting table, which can be done by dipping an oak tree into water. And the way you get an oak tree is, I'll just show you guys. So, we want iron sapling. So, we say we don't have one yet. So, casting molten iron, so we'll get to that later, but acacia sapling. So the way you get an acacia sapling, obviously you can use a market. I don't have that. Don't have a acacia sapling to make more acacia saplings, but an apple sapling into a cauldron with water in it turns it into an acacia sapling. But how do we get an apple sapling, you might ask? It's made from planting apple seeds. I mean, it says it right there. So, we want to plant apple seeds. So we go here, like, we don't have an apple sapling, but we need apples. So instead, we look at oak saplings, which can also give apples. So, the oak sapling can be obtained with a dirt sapling into a cauldron with water. So anyways, so now we have our oak sapling. And so you take the apple. So we have the apple, and then to get apple seeds, we put an apple in a crushing tub, and that makes apple seeds. When planted, becomes an apple sapling. So you make the apple sapling, and then break it, or you can grow more apple trees. You clean it in water, and then you have your acacia sapling. Come over here, put it here, but then and then you might ask, how? How do we get molten iron in the first place if we need molten iron to get an iron sapling? Well, you see, there is another, so the way you get iron, like ingots, is from iron amber. And iron amber, the main way you can make it is with iron resin and all of that. But iron amber can also be made like that, or like that. And so this is another way to do it. So if you have coal, sand, clay, and gravel, then you can make iron amber. And you see, if we put it in here, it's right here. Except now you can walk through it and go into things. Well, yeah, no valid fuel is in the smeltery. I know that. And so the way that we get fuel is, so we have a torch. Got some torches. Place it down right there. And then anything that is in that cauldron will burn. So either if water goes in there, it will make hot water, which will kill you if you step into it, which I very painfully found out. But so if you want to do this, you're going to want cobblestone, which would be very good to get more of. Okay. So we can come over here, just take some petrified saplings, and let's take away the gravel saplings for right now. And then put that there. Alright, so anyways, once you craft all the cobblestone, you just come over here, put it in the cauldron, and it'll turn to lava. And I'll just do a jump cut to when I have enough cobblestone to do this. Alright, so I just got all 4 cobblestone that I needed, but before I started this, there was one thing that I forgot about, and that you need an unfired clay bucket, or just any sort of bucket. I should have just crafted an iron one, I don't know, but if you don't have iron quite yet, since that's what we're talking about right now, you can use an unfired clay bucket, since you need clay to even get a piece of iron amber. You'll have clay, so you can craft an unfired clay bucket. So you just make the clay, turn it into the little balls, and then in a bucket shape. And then once this is done, it's almost done, we will of course have charcoal, which is good. But then if we stick this unfired clay bucket in this furnace, it will turn into a clay bucket. A fired clay bucket, I suppose. And then it says water in it. It's not supposed to do that. Well, I mean, it is, but I don't want it to. And if I put that, ooh, and then what I could do, Alright, so then we put that there. Rain can't get to it anymore, but so now there's a torch under it. So anything that goes into this cauldron will get very warm. So if I put cobblestone, lava, and you need 4, and then boop, bucket. But if you're using a wooden cauldron, then the lava will start burning it. So when you have a clay bucket and put lava in it, if you put the lava out, the bucket just disappears. Just thin air. And so you can't miss putting it into the tank, because you can't pick it up again. But anyways, so you put it in. See, it's all good like that. So now we have fuel. So we can start to smelt. all of the iron amber. So it's going to take roughly 6 or so iron amber to fill up this entire casting basin for an iron block. But if you're just looking to get an iron sapling, then what you're going to want to do is the acacia sapling, like I said before. And then you just, once this is smelted, it'll put molten iron all over this little seared smeltery. And then you just dump it on by right-clicking the faucet, and it becomes iron. So if we just, so I don't currently have an acacia sapling, or I don't have anything there, which is why I can't do that, but as you can see, this boils alive. But you don't want to step into it, because then it becomes, well, then it has molten iron and blood. And blood is not what you want. But blood is also what you might get. So just don't step into it. It's not a good idea. But the blood can also hurt you because it's boiling. But what we want is no blood. So you can just break that, put it back, and the blood's still there. Hold on a second. Oh, right, yeah. So if you want to get rid of anything inside of it, you have to break the smeltery controller, and it just disables the smeltery, and then it thinks it's a new smeltery. But everything in your casting basins or casting tables or anything like that stays. So I want to see how much this iron sapling has made, because it's only been like a couple minutes. And it's made a lot of iron stuff. So we're going to be able to make quite a bit of iron resin, which means quite a bit of iron, which means quite a bit more hoppers, which then allows us to get quite a bit more hoppers, and then hopping bonsai pots, and then we can get even more trees basically automated. All I have to do is do the crafting, but later on, once we get more stuff that we don't currently have, we can make, what's it called? It's like a compact, no. It's something that does auto crafting of anything that goes into it, but it takes power. Also, while I was getting some more cobblestone, I jumped off the edge and killed myself to get my hunger back, and I got my head. So now I am big brain. Ooh, I think some of it, yeah. So now we have 1 block of molten iron in here. So if I just, you see, that's going down, and that's going up. And right here, you'll see that it's starting to become solid. And we still have 3 ingots of molten iron. But as you can see, this is super fast. So this is going to allow us to get 2 hoppers. Boop. So now obviously, block of iron, crafting table, iron ingots, you know, just the normal. And so if we are going to need 2 chests. So we get these 2 chests, and then obviously we could make chest slabs, but we are looking for hoppers. And then I only have 1 bonsai pot as of now, but we can now get hopping bonsai pots. And I can just like get more bonsai pots really whenever I want to, because I have clay. But now we have a hopping bonsai pot, so I want more iron. So I'm going to break this, and then on top of this chest, I put that there. I put the dirt in it, and then iron sapling. And then now I will have 2 iron saplings, getting double the iron into this chest. Oh wait, no, I did have another bonsai pot. Yeah, sometimes I don't say the smartest things or think about it before I do say it. Well, now we need more chests. And obviously this is very easy. So you can just make that. So what do we want now? Probably clay, right? So we'll just break that. Put that there. Put that there. Take the dirt, put it in there. And then where's the clay? So now we put that there. Then it'll just get us clay. Or clay resin and clay acorns. Because obviously we don't have what's needed to autocraft and fully automate this. But we do have quite a bit. And if we want to, we can just dump more of that in there. And you know, I think I want some more iron amber. And I mean, it's really simple. So, you know, just put that in there. It'll start cooking up. Yeah, that's it. And we have exactly 3 iron left. So now we can... Okay then, sure. It's not a helmet. But now we can pick up the lava and dispense it here without it burning up. And I suppose since I'm saying, you know, how to get iron in the first place, you're probably wondering, how do you get all this seared smeltery stuff? So, the crafting recipes, you know, it's easy to find. You just search up whatever you need. But for this, for the main ingredient, it is seared bricks, and not the block. It's like just seared brick. And that is a key ingredient. But, so, if we need that, it's very difficult to get unless you already have a seared smeltery. So, the way you get it is through grout. Now, grout is slightly difficult to craft, but that is the only way to obtain it, as you can see up here. But once you get grout, which I'm not going to because it's just a process, you smelt it in a furnace. You know, pretty simple stuff. But so you smelt it in the furnace, and then it turns into a seared brick. 1 per grout, you know, per Minecraft. So you should have 16 grout, which can become 4 seared brick blocks. So you're going to need your tank, you're going to need a drain, a faucet, and you're going to need a casting table to get the iron sapling, and a basin to get the iron blocks. And the clay sapling's already kind of trucking along, so this is going to get much faster. Once you get iron, everything becomes so much easier, so much less grindy. It's like, oh, you need a ton of this type of something, well, just go to the chest. You have like 3 stacks of it, all because you've been AFK overnight, you know? It's just so much faster, so much easier, so much more fun. And it takes away your sanity a lot less. So, you know, all around, just good. It's the only way I can put it. Oh, wait, bonsai pots? Oh, I didn't know they didn't stack. But this sand that I was gonna craft grout with, peh, I don't need the grout right now. But as you can see, there, like normal skyblock, there will almost never be a problem for oak logs, because literally every tree, other than a vanilla Minecraft tree or an apple tree, produces oak logs. Oak logs. Oak logs. And so, the only way to get other types of logs is obviously by crafting that other stuff, like birch wood, birch sapling. I mean, that's just simple, basic Minecraft. But, so, this is pretty much, like, the turning point in this mod pack. And it's right here. But after you have your seared smeltery, obviously you can expand it up to a 4x4, I believe, and it can go all the way up to max build height. So you can smelt like hundreds, thousands of items even. Like about 1,000 would be probably the max, just with this seared smeltery. And that would be a lot of whatever resource you're looking to get. But, you know, grinding that much grout wouldn't be very fun. But if you stick cobblestone in here, it will smelt into these seared bricks. And, you know, that's pretty simple. So if we just look at that. I can't spell good. So, seared paver, seared stone, casting. So, you put 1 block worth of seared stone into a casting basin. And that seared stone can be made from smelting cobblestone. Now, cobblestone is also pretty grindy. Of course, hopping bonsai pots are gonna like lower that down a little bit, but even better, we have the wonderful thing called cobblestone generators. Now, obviously, there's like, you can just do it on your own, but why? Just get glass, get a bucket of water, a bucket of lava, and then just 6 cobblestone. And sure, it goes super slowly, but if you have it like, if you get 2 cobblestone generators, or you just have one and then have it flow into a chest, and then the chest gets taken 2 items out every single second. So you just make it so you just have one that goes into a cauldron with a torch under it. So this is pretty later game stuff, but then we can get fluid extraction cables. So you have the hopper, takes the cobblestone out, and goes into the cauldron. Obviously, this is all going to need power, but then you can get a fluid extraction pipe. Where is it? Oh, fluid extraction cable. So it extracts liquid into any cables or machines, and then it can just go through normal cables. Or no, it has to go into a fluid cable. But all you need is, it's not that hard to get. Other than, like, of course, the dropper's not hard to get. You just need redstone and such. So this is much later, but you can do it manually if you get the cobblestone generator and then have it go into a hopper that goes into a chest. So you can just go into the chest, get the cobblestone, put it into the cauldron, take the cauldron or take the lava out, put it in here, and then take some of the cobblestone and put it in there. Until later game, you get more stuff, and of course you're going to be able to automate everything, but that is much later. And as you can see, you get a lot of resin and a lot of acorn. In like just half an hour, you get enough for a ton of stuff. So I can just take this, and so craft it like that. There we go, that's all of ours. Oh, and then we don't quite have enough. So if we just boop, 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 and then doop, 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 and so we can create 8 iron amber. So I'll just put it in there. And all but 1 block of my seared smeltery is taken up with iron amber because I have a very small one. I'm pretty sure these can get down to 2 by 2, but I'm not entirely sure, which is why I didn't try it. Could have done some research, but I want to see this for mostly on my own. It's a fun little game. Minecraft, modded. I don't really do much in mods of Minecraft, but I think SkyFactory is definitely one to try if you're looking to try one at all. And now we can get another iron block, which means we can get a ton of other stuff. I'm thinking dirt, since dirt is very important in this whole mod pack. So, thinking I get a double chest with some dirt. And here we have our iron. Go over here. Make some chests. Put it right there. Hopper. Hopper right there. Hopping bonsai pot. And then we just need more chests. So we'll just get a double chest for dirt. And I'll just put it right there. Put that there. Put the dirt in. Get yourself a dirt sapling. I don't actually have that many. And then we will now have infinite dirt. And then we just have to craft it up. And then we can get more iron. Oh, we still have an entire block right in there. So, you know, right for the pickings. And we'll just grab that once it's done hardening. Got a lot of clay. Got a lot of iron. And pretty soon we'll start getting a lot of dirt. And then we can start getting a lot of stuff. But that's going to be for next time. Now's a pretty good place to end it off. Getting some stuff automated. Showing you guys how. But yeah, I think it's time to end the video. So, I'll see you guys next time. And when I come back, we will have even more stuff.